Okay, so welcome guys, fellow product makers and hunters. This will be the first product hunt for South Africa, I think, and also the very first one for Centurion, so this will be a pilot. Give a round of applause. You can find out more about Product Hunt at producthunt.com, and also more about the meetup at meetup.com/Product Hunt Centurion. Okay, so if you guys don't know already, you can also connect to the Wi-Fi. It's called Product Hunt Centurion, and the code is Hello Kitty 123. Cool. So I am the hunter for the night. Just to elaborate, a hunter is a person who finds a product and post it onto Product Hunt, and then the maker would be the person who makes the product. So I'll be the one who identifies them, and to give you a bit more context, I am currently the CTO of African Technopreneurs. This is pretty much a company growing the tech scene in Africa through community and product building as well. And yeah, what is Product Hunt? Probably you guys are also wondering maybe why the heck you even got dragged here, but Product Hunt surfaces the best new products every day. It's a place for product-loving enthusiasts to share and geek out about the latest mobile apps, websites, hardware projects, and tech creations. To keep it simple, Product Hunt is a platform for discovering your next favorite thing. Okay, so for today, I'll be talking about 3 products. The first one is a South African portable payment terminal called Yoco. It doesn't require any monthly fees, and you pay a standard fee that they charge you for your card transactions, and you get paid in 2 days. The next one will be Flexiroam. This is quite interesting. So I think any of you guys who've actually gone traveling where you go into a new country and now you need to use the internet, it's either that you pay exorbitant roaming fees, or you have to look for a SIM card or look for free Wi-Fi. So this is somewhat of a solution where you can save money on data roaming and not worry about your pockets being robbed by the big telcos. Then the next one will be Nomadlist. What Nomadlist is pretty much just finding the best places to live and also work remotely. So likewise, in this day and age, I think quite a lot of companies also want to save on costs where workers can actually work remotely, be it that they are a programmer, a designer, a marketer. You don't necessarily have to be in one particular place. You can be anywhere in the world, to be exact. Okay, so the first product will be Yoco. Yoco, you can actually go onto the website Yoco.A. This is made by 4 makers, Katlego, Bradley, Carl, and Lungisa. So as I've already explained, Yoco is, where's that little product? This small little product here. It's very simple to use. What you actually require is a mobile device, such as an iPad or even your iPhone or any Android phone or tablet to actually connect. And yeah, this will be the pricing, very detailed. So just to elaborate, when you do get charged when using the device as a merchant, all these costs here are excluding VAT. So when the transaction goes through, it will include VAT. And also for any card payments, be it as a debit card or a credit card, it will be R1.50. And most of the transaction fees, as I've said, is that they will change over a 3-month period. So if you are making more than 20,000 and now you're between 20 and 40,000, in the next 3 months you'll be adjusted to 2.85. Okay, so another thing will be the cost of the device. So obviously I think the likes of Nedbank and FNB and ABSA, they all have their own terminals, but you generally have to pay it on a monthly basis, and I think it's all about trying to lock you in to actually using that same service. So you can't necessarily get yourself out of it, and yeah, I think they don't even guarantee you a 30-day money-back guarantee. So like for example, I'm not satisfied with this device at all. I think it's junk, I want to return it, I can do that, and they'll actually give me back my money. And the difference between the devices that you can see here, I'm actually holding the Pro device. The light lasts all day, but is guaranteed for less than 50 transactions, whilst the Pro has the capability of more than 50 transactions. And plus, in the future, it will allow for NFC tap payments. So you can just tap your card to make the payment without having to slot it in, or you can just swipe. Okay, so now going on to Another good piece, if for example you want to save or actually get 250 from Yoco for using their device, you can use a referral code that's here, or you can even scan the QR code as well. And you get 250, for myself I get 500. That is currently the promotion that is currently going on. So with Yoco, I'm very transparent as to what exactly this deal is also all about. Now, going on to the demo. Okay, so, I think you guys can already see the device. If anything, yeah, you can just look at it. Yeah, you can just pick that up. So what I'll actually just be doing is that I'll be using the mobile app on my phone, and I'll actually just screencast that. Okay, so let's see, QuickTime. Okay, remove the recording. Okay. All right. Okay, so if you want to see, I'll just be going to the Yoco app, just waiting for my phone to respond. Just tap there. Okay, so it's very basic. All that's required is that you connect the device. So right now, I think one of our participants in the crowd is actually using the device. I'll just try and see if I can just connect to it right now. That is the device on?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, just hang on. Okay, so I'll just be going to my Bluetooth. Mira. Okay, so let's see.
The Bluetooth is on.
Yeah, the Bluetooth is on. Okay, it's not connecting. Okay, just pause the device again. I'll just try and pair it up again. Okay, so the thing is that I was testing this with my iPad earlier. So I'll just get the device to connect again. Just forget the device. Okay. Does I need to see this connect again? Okay, alright. Okay, so there it is. Again, you can also see the pairing code as well in terms of connecting. Okay, you click on that. It is now connected. Okay, and then you go to the app, and often you can see that you can punch in a custom amount, and you can actually just check this out. And then using the credit card, it will actually go to the Yoco connected, and you can actually just see as in the amount that should be on the device as well. But I won't be doing that for now. I'll just cancel, boarding the payments. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Very straightforward. Once the amount actually goes into your account, it will take around 2 days. So generally, so if you transact in accordance to business days before 7 p.m., you will have the cash in the next 2 business days. So if I transact now for Thursday before 7 p.m., this will be, I think, 2 days. Yeah, so Friday, I won't see the cash, but most likely Monday, that's when I'll see the cash in my bank account. And it's that straightforward. Okay, so that'll be it for now for Yoco. Okay, so just moving back onto the presentation. Okay, so the next one that we are seeing is Flexiroam. Okay, so Flexiroam is a microchip that you necessarily just stick onto your SIM card. All that is required is for you to spend around 5 to 10 minutes to apply this same microchip onto your SIM card. And then what actually happens is that you are able to connect to 100 countries where this service is actually available. So the maker is actually Jeff Ong. I met him, this was whilst I was in Malaysia. Very charismatic guy, and the product was phenomenal. So when he actually introduced the service, I think it was $5 per day to actually receive any roaming calls, and his justification was wondering why exactly it was so expensive to actually roam. But now they've actually switched over to actually using, this would be SIM cards for data roaming to actually save on that cost. Now, going on to what I had explained before, it's 100 countries. It's very basic, as you can see. It's just this microchip that just laps onto your SIM card, and then you're pretty much good to go. So just to show you the stark difference in terms of cost, the most expensive is Telkom. So if, for example, you were to go data roaming with Telkom anywhere in the world, I think this is actually the cheapest. The most expensive I've seen was around like even 200 or so per meg. The next one would be Cell C as well. Looking at the cheapest was R3.40. Vodacom, R2 as well, very applicable to certain regions, and there's also a few terms and conditions. You can also try and go onto their website, very confusing as well. And then after that, it would be R1, which is MTN. Quite a lot of them, I think, in the Middle East, but still very expensive. Whilst when you look at Flexiroam, this is 33 cents. This is a third of the nearest competitor, and things that you also have to consider that if you go to a new country, most of the times I think you might be hunting for Wi-Fi and then having to put in your personal details, or you might actually have to use another SIM card where you also have to hunt around to actually buy the SIM card. This is straightforward, you just switch over, and I'll also just be showing a demo as to how that goes along. And as you can see, as in the validity of the data as well varies. Because like for example in South Africa, I think for most people when you buy data, it only lasts for 30 days. Whilst with this one, you can buy 5 gigs and that lasts to near to a year, minus 5 days of course. I don't know why that is the case, but you get 360 days when you buy 5 gigs. And then obviously if it's just a short trip, that'll just be 10 days. Okay, so now back to demo time. Alright, okay, so I'll just be showing it on my phone again as to how exactly this works. Okay, so I'll just do this again, create a new movie file. Alright. Okay, let's see, just open QuickTime again. So, new movie recording. Okay, let's see. Okay, so it seems like it's not connecting. Okay, let's see. Okay, but for now, let's just try and see if I can actually just show a physical demo of the actual product. Okay, I'll see if I can actually just get it back on camera. But what it is that it's just a small microchip, like I said. You just slap it onto your existing SIM card, and you don't have much of an issue when wanting to roam. So I'm not too sure if the camera can actually show that. I'm not too sure. Yeah, you can also just pass that around. That's just a SIM card there. Yeah, it's alright. Okay, but pretty much what it is, it's a basic microchip. You just slap it on, and then from there you can actually just switch over. What I'll just try and see if I can actually just connect the phone again. Okay, let's see. Okay, alright, so most likely it'll show that there is no SIM card. Okay, I'll just grab the SIM card back. Okay, alright. Okay, so just getting back to Flexiroam, if we look as to going to my phone, you can see that currently I'm still using my home SIM. I go to SIM applications, I go to Flexiroam, I click on switch. Okay, I click on Flexiroam, and then I accept. Then, yeah, so what would actually happen is that it will switch over. You'll just have to see the network carrier switch over to MTN, as you can see, because in South Africa, Flexiroam is actually using MTN. Then what actually happens is that you open the Flexiroam app. Okay, let's see. Fine. Okay, so from there, what you can see is that now you can choose the data that you want. Currently, I'm not using any active plan because even when you go to status, it will show that it's not connected. But going back to this, it'll be a case of selecting 100 megs to proceed. Okay, I'll just go next. Okay, I'll confirm the payment. Okay, pretty much as easy as that. I'll switch off my Wi-Fi just to show that it is working. Right now there is 100 megs. Okay. So I think because it is using the Wi-Fi, that's where the internet connection is coming from. But what usually happens is that it will show that it is connected to the network that you are roaming with. Okay, but that will pretty much be it when it comes to Flexiroam. With them, they were quite quick. So I had actually asked them for a demo SIM card. It took around like 5 days to actually arrive. Very straightforward, 5 to 10 minutes to apply. And as you can see, it takes around like 30 seconds to actually just switch over. And often you're pretty much good with that. Now, the next one, this would be Nomadlist. Okay, Nomadlist was created by Peter Levels. His story is that he was a maker of the year for Product Hunt, where he was able to do 12 startups in 12 months. So 12 startups in 12 months, some of them making money, some of them not making money, but the mere fact is that he really is a hustler. And Nomadlist is a website where obviously you can find the most affordable places to travel and also live whilst you're working. So what you can see, as in right now on the website, is that the first 4 are your trending. So pretty much I think the hardest places to be. So right now in Budapest in Hungary, you can see that the speed is around like 30 megs. It will only cost you around 1,212 per month in terms of living expenses and actually even just staying there. Then you can also see Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam is also quite cheap, where it's around $670 per month, and you're getting around like 10 megs on average whilst you're there. Then also the other 4 you can see are available. And then in terms of the sponsorship, it would also be WordPress. And now going on to the pricing, what you can see is that for Nomadlist, they've got 3 levels, which would be a 30-day subscription, which would be monthly, of around 45 USD, calculating to around 1.5 per day, or an annual subscription of 120, which would be around $10 per day, or actually $10 per month, and then a lifetime membership, which would be 250. So you pay once and you're pretty much covered. Okay, so going back onto the demo of how Nomadlist works. Okay, so if we just go on to Nomadlist. Okay, so what you can see here is that you've got everything in terms of your cities. Budapest, Berlin, Bangkok, going down, you can see more cities as well, and the list continues. In terms of filters, you've also got the continents as well, you've also got the solar system, you've also got the months, which would be best when you would actually want to visit as well, and also the cost of living, depending on what you're actually looking for. Then also weather, safe, especially I think for females who also want to travel, if it's female safe, near to the beach, great nightlife, and even trending as well. So, do you guys have any city that you have in mind that you want to just shoot out?
Stockholm.
Stockholm, okay, so let's see, Stockholm. Okay, so you can see Stockholm. If you were to stay there, it would cost around 2.5k per month. But you're getting decent speeds of around like 10 megs. Even when you tap onto the countries as well, you can actually see quite a lot of information as well, which makes it very convenient for a person who wants to travel around the world. So you'll have like a travel guide, you also have a cost of living, the people who have been there or who are there, even like for instance the hoods. I think this should be a part of the new website, Home Maps. But forums, even going to chat as well, if you want to allow the location, you don't have to right now. But yeah, you can even engage with the community as a whole. Okay, and if we just open up a new private window, I'll just show you what it looks like if you are not logged in. So if you're not logged in, you see quite a lot of what is actually on the website. So if, for example, where's everyone, you can just tap there and see as to the location of everybody. So right now there are quite a lot of people in Berlin, London, New York City, Amsterdam, and the rest. You can also click on globe as well. So when it goes to globe, you can see, I think this would be an interconnected woven map of where everybody's at. So you can see as in where everybody's just been traveling up and down. And even, for instance, you can see people have been traveling all the way down there. I don't know what people are doing there, but hey, I think if you're a nomad, you pick as to where exactly you want to live. Okay, and then, join Nomadlist. That will be what I'll be talking about. Cities will be where we work, the main page. Forum would be if you've got any sort of questions relating to what you might want to look for as a nomad. It's also here, so introducing yourself, community guidelines, and even things like finding out as in maybe how long you can actually stay in one particular country. Just a useful piece of information. If you want to stay in a country for a very long time, the one that I do know, which is visa-free for South Africans, is Jamaica, and that's 6 months. So if you want to travel, that's a nice place actually to head out to, but you'd actually have to look into a whole lot of things. But you can see as in there's a whole lot of value. Maybe it's a case of you trying to look for remote jobs, the neighborhood, co-working spaces, co-living, countries, regions, even the blog that is also written for Nomadlist. So yeah, as in there's a variety of things that you can actually find on Nomadlist to actually get yourself running about. Now getting back to the presentation, it'll be a case of now getting the guest maker. So the guest maker for tonight will be Tristan. He's got a very interesting product which I hope will actually come to the market and maybe might actually be hosted on Product Hunt as well. And he will share with us his thoughts and what his future will be for that product.
Thank you very much. First of all, I'd like to thank Daliso for giving me the opportunity to present my product to Product Hunt. What my product is, or what me and my business partner Ryan are trying to develop or are developing, is a cell phone cover that boosts signal. And we've created a metamaterial that gives us varied results, but we've proven the idea that it does work. And what it comes with is more of a bonus feature, whereas it increases your bit transfer rate. I'm not sure if you noticed, but when you use your cell phone, you use more data than you actually have, essentially. And it just goes like this. You just log in for something and you bought 500 megs and it's gone out the window. And you're like, well, why did that happen? I had 500 megs, but when I use my ADSL line, I only use 5 gigs a month, but on my phone I'm using 10 gigs a month. Why does that happen? And what happens is the bit transfer rate between the GSM network and your phone. So your phone sends a packet up to the network. And for instance, if you go under a bridge or into a ditch or anything like that, the packet just gets deleted. It doesn't get transferred. And with the phone cover and the test results that we've gotten, it increases that bit transfer rate. So in terms of having a more focused radio frequency wave into the sky, you have a higher chance of getting a packet through most of the time. It's still in development and it's still prototype. So Long-term goals would be obviously to get a store going, Kickstarter, obviously putting it on Product Hunt, but for our short-term goals at the moment, we're getting a website done, and our first working prototype will be finished hopefully by the end of August, and our social media and our accounts, so people can contact us. And if you have any queries or anything like that, you can contact me on my email, tdlong@gmail.com. And any queries you have, you can send it through, and I'll do my best to answer. And to help to build a hype for the product on Kickstarter, we've contacted a printer, and we've got designs and things like that. Whereas you can on Kickstarter, when you buy the product, you'll be able to put your own custom cover on site, so a picture that you might like or want to have on the cover, as a form of being a patron. And in the future, we will have like a basis where you can, on the store page, you can create your own design. It will go through the printer, we'll send you the product straight to your house, it'll be delivered, and you can have your own unique custom covers. And for instance, when Apple releases a new phone or Samsung releases a new phone and they want to add a bonus gift for the phone for the first 100 buyers, they can have a custom cover, and this is how we are going to appeal to the market. And hopefully in the near future, this will help improve people's lives, because I know how frustrating it can be when you're having an important call and your phone gets disconnected, and now you have to recalibrate your thoughts because you couldn't hear the person properly. You have to re-say what you say, and it's not done with the same emphasis or enthusiasm with which it was done previously before you got cut off. Or in case you're in an emergency and you need to contact the police or the hospital, ambulance, and there's no signal. If you have this cover on, you'll be able to, if there's signal, you'll be able to reach it. And especially in third world, we know the signal's not great in third world and developing countries, in terms of doing construction, they accidentally hit the wire and it's gone, and the next signal tower is 100 meters away, and you're not getting cell phone signal, and you need to tell your children that you're going to be late to pick them up, and now they panic, you panic, and it just becomes one big mess. So this product will not only help improve people's lives, but it will help people in their lives. Thank you very much for listening to me, and thanks for listening.
Thank you, Tristan, for that lovely presentation. So the product is BAS, if I remember correctly. So with that, I'd just like to wrap up. Again, what we presented was Yoco, which is a portable payment terminal. Again, they are very convenient, they are very quick to respond. The next one was obviously Flexiroam. Again, very simple to use, something that can actually save you data whilst you're roaming. And then lastly, Nomadlist, where if you want to find the best places to live and work, that'll be the website that you want to go to. And thank you very much. Then again, you can contact me through my website, through my email, which will be Daliso@africantechno.com, and also my phone number is there. So if you want to call and inquire about anything that I did speak about, you can also do that. Then also going on to the variety of websites for the products presented, so you can also find out and experience the same thing that we've also experienced tonight. Okay, and then Bas. Yeah, I just want to check, do you have a website right now?
No, it'll be done in August.
August. Yeah. Okay, so end of August, BAS will be released, and I'll also be sure to attach that onto our website, so at least you can also find out more about them. Okay, thank you very much.